Nice. Of course the stream starts right as I'm thinking, oh, let's do something else whilst I wait for stream to start. Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Rogue Trader. Where we left off, we were destroying demon engines for very little reason other than they were there and I don't like them. Because they're evil. You gotta destroy evil things. Alright. How are we all doing? Injury, fatigues, old injury, crippled arm. So
I have a nose for profit.
I'm pretty good. Pretty good, it seems. What about that lag spike whenever you pull up a medikit? Oh well. Now I actually have medical training. Where is my dog?
Yes.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't
Wound. I didn't notice.
I need your full cooperation.
I'll survive. I always survive.
I love how his voice has got like a slight reverb to it because it is so deep, because he is so huge.
Hold still.
No medic I need.
Squirming.
Just give me some yod.
Yeah, no medic. I've now been delegated to team medic, so unfortunately everyone has to shut up and take their pills when I tell them to, dog. So, now we've explored every way that we weren't supposed to go, let's go the way we're supposed to go. And take out that wretched traitor and also that sorcerer, but mostly the traitor. Like, yeah, I recognize that the sorcerer is bad for everyone involved, but the traitor personally insulted me, and that's way worse. How are we supposed to maneuver around?
I sense something nearby. Watch your steps.
Sorry, what is your... You have perception 80. Is it because you're moving at the front or something? Because... Yeah, because honestly, Cass is not... Then Cass has awareness 172, or so you have 1 of 7. Okay. I think that Cassie just has like way too high a perception skill than is necessary.
State your intention.
Which I have no problems with.
I walk the path less traveled. A trivial task. I have learned much in my exile. My success was inevitable.
Okay. Seriously, this place is like way too many traps. Like they want to keep us away or something, which is weird because I have a warrant of trade.
Operation successful.
You know, I have a little piece of paper that says I can go wherever I want and do whatever I want. Why does anyone stop me? Are they stupid?
This explorator is blessed
On this stuff. Whenever the wear attack is 3 or enemies with 1 attack, strip some of their armor. That's probably would be good if I had a grenadier or something.
None are better at searching. Keep a sharp eye. I sense something nearby. Speak, Elantak. A trivial task. I have learned much in my exile.
Massive claw marks are visible on the bars. That probably won't jump up and kill
Always
us.
keep your eye on the prize.
Hopefully. Oh, here's the way to the drill. That was easy. Send me an image. What is this an image of? You. Oh. Got a friend who's been like reading a lot about Power Rangers recently, and that means they've been looking into the Power Rangers movie, and I've been hearing all their commentary on how bad it is. I somehow he's firing a gun without pointing at his enemy. They're literally toys, but it feels like bashing 2 toys together. But yeah, he just sent me a picture of like the average price for that movie was like next to nothing. If we like step forward, we're gonna get like into combat, right? Probably. Oh boy, now it's time for someone who thinks way too highly of himself to talk the next 20 minutes about how clever and awesome he is. Oh. My victory was predestined, few were outnumbered. You do realize I have a very capable sniper who can change that in a second, right? You're a handful of fools who worship a dead fallacy. I have the great 4 on my side. Made a revel in the blood that spills from the veins of youth. Yeah, I worship the great 4, he says, with the symbol of Nietzsche around his neck. Right, I guess the sorcerer kind of has to have that guy on his side. The settled 8-4. Is that a point? I don't care. Man, Kunrad, before I thought you were like kind of cool. And now I think you're a total tool and I hate you.
You are late, Dolly. Your allies have fallen. Perhaps it's time to admit your defeat. If you do, I promise. No, I won't promise you anything. Whatever you choose, you will die a slow and excruciating death.
It was by Erlon's blows that die, but the Emperor's Angels are known for their hardiness. You arrived just in time to let the profane sorcerer finish them off. Yeah, that's right, baby! Suzanne! Grow as many eyes as you want, Voidfair. I will gouge them all out. Let's see if you'd be so insolent when I slit your throat and bathe oppression's warrant in your blood.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
The disgrace of Wallachia will be your thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know I usually resolve things through diplomacy, but I'll be honest, if I don't get to kill that guy with my bare hands, what's even the point? Oh.
It's as good as done.
Here, elect.
Who if not me?
Self and love some cover.
On it.
Don't think that connected properly. Oh well.
I'll make it happen.
Look at there's a kill zone. Let's stratagem.
On it.
Cheer on Iralet. Give her a take aim because I've got more than enough points.
Who, if not me?
Very good.
I am not your
Come on,
Xenos
use
pet
prey. Conrad is also apparently rank 5, which is very funny.
if I must.
How about I tell you to get
I am not
comfortable?
your Xenos pet monkey.
And then... But only does 100% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. Look at that tech priest. Partially because I don't like looking at my bum, partially... Oh, yep. Also need to start building up stacks of her weapon. Honestly, dismantling attack on Urlon sounds really practical right now.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Menshake!
Bang. I don't really know what else to do, so I'll just pass turn. Oh great, he's using my tactics against me.
A temporary setback.
Oh lordy. And of course he can summon demons as well. Why not?
Let's make it quick.
He does not sound like that.
Just need to tough it out.
Here we go.
Delightful.
Their fragility has been exposed.
This is over. This has never been more over. I'm the most important character in any tactical situation, and I am dead.
I understand your intent.
Okay,
I am
take out
not
that
your
demonette.
Xenos pet monkey.
Or not, because you can't. Can't shoot me. Great, so we just lost our two most important characters on like the first bloody round. Joy of joys. This is gonna be a slog.
Emperor, give me strength. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Not the best situation. Would not be surprised if I just end up having to reroll this entire combat.
Born predator does not become prey. My hand is done. So it shall be.
I get another shot. Or not. Imagine this game working. Could you conceive of that? You would not believe your eyes.
The Emperor is on our side. But of course, the Inquisition sends their regards.
Right, I didn't even set up Sworn Enemy on him. I'm doing so poorly. That corrupt head priest is still weak. Something bizarre.
Running binary override.
Okay, darling. Hello, Jeff. Welcome back.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable. Running probability analysis. Desire condemns you.
Zap zap. Let's do that again. Zap zap.
Significant value. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
That voice not trapped there. How are we gonna do? I hope you had a good weekend. Ah, thank you very much. It was alright. Not a lot happened. Oh, we are dying here today. Dude! Oh my god.
You avert your eyes.
Thank you for the attempts, Cassia.
You gasping in crimson.
Oh lordy.
Out of my way.
I first have to focus on myself, but there's not a lot of myself here right now.
My Karamatide is strong. You bite like a pop.
How are they getting so many actions? This is ridiculous. I can't do this. Goodness knows I try.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Immolate the soul. Can we move them over here?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Another foe painted black.
We managed to kill at least one more Astartes, so that's
If
good.
I may,
Just realised I've left Cassie standing out in the open. Well, whatever. Let's run as glue anyway.
My saga is nearing its glorious end.
Let's see to it. Holy terror, smite your enemies. Naturally.
Really wish I gave him a melter ring instead of this. Oh,
Let's see to it.
Taking damage to bulk.
let's expose your weakness.
Running binary override.
We don't have to
Requests
worry about that. and just zap you as much as possible.
Someone just hit the ground.
The Inquisition fell short? Doesn't surprise me.
You... My heart still beats.
I mean, I know that Cassie can like regenerate all her wounds in seconds, but even though I don't particularly envy her in this situation. Love that little far, baby. You can charge crap, and please do. Flat. And he's down. Or not? Nightfall.
So it shall be.
And the wolf solos, because he literally can't die. Hopefully.
Oceans bleed.
At least I certainly hope that's the case. I was so upset mostly because I wanted to like get a really petty extra shot off and kill Conrad myself, and now I'm just having to sit back and watch as we get beaten up. I fooled myself into thinking I was overpowered. I was so wrong.
My saga is nearing.
No. Okay, cool, we die. How about we try that again? Okay, this time let's make our cover a little more effective. Spacer says I was going to get gunned down by burst fire and flamers and not have my most powerful characters die on turn 1. That would be really nice. Yeah, I get illegal.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Unto the devout shall the sacrifice be gifted.
Okay, put the wolf here. Pyrex and Pascal can go here. Yeah, let's just put Irelette there. We're not there. Okay. And I shall do it again.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Give ourselves a little cover.
I'll see to it personally.
Hell zone and blitz.
Who, if not me?
Give her some better shooting. I'll give her...
I'll see to it personally.
more actions, I guess. Now, obviously we're gonna mark...
If it
Can't
serves
see
your
them, that's
cause.
fine.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Because we are starting off by making her...
If I must. I'll deal death with
Bang.
my hands.
bounty.
If it serves your
Bang. She can't target those with her special, which is very upsetting. I want to hit both of
I
these
understand. No weakness is hidden from my
powerfully as
sight.
possible. Give them a nasty burn.
Accept your lot.
If I tell her to move here, I can still hit them.
I approach the designated position.
This is very ambitious, but
I am not your fortune favors the swift.
bang, bang. Oh,
This tedium is beneath me.
I'd much like you to kill them,
Favors
please.
the swift.
For a greater fate.
Look on dismantling attack. Okay, whatever.
I am not your ancestors. Guide me.
Bang,
I
bang.
understand. Another soul slips beyond the
That's
veil.
2.
This tedium. I deal death with my
Bang.
hands.
Bang.
Hear you moving. No more. I will not.
No one else she can hit. Okay, fair enough.
If I must. If it serves your cause. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Alrighty. Taking a shot against Conrad here now seems kind of funny, but also really unnecessarily petty. I am a petty person, let's not put ourselves bad tactical decisions.
By the wolfside, perish!
That being said,
See how
shoot.
the bite of death!
And replace the cover. And I think that's good. That's more like it, taking out 2 heretic statues in a single turn. Making her that super powerful. I like it. That takes chip damage, it's fine. Alex takes a little more than chip damage, he'll be fine. Parry, parry.
Let's get to it.
Even Conrad, the default Guardsman voice, is so embarrassing.
Hold on.
Oh, hey look, it's Irilet's turn. How come she has 22 bloody moves? Alright, line you up.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
god. If I step you up here, your shooting becomes a whole lot better.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent. If it
Will you
serves
take out
your
the weapon?
cause, ancestors guide me.
No.
If I must.
So much friendly fire.
None can do this better than a warrior.
Charge that rat, Kunrad. Overcharge.
My strike
Wipe.
is ruin.
Bang.
So it shall be.
Kick. Again, I would like to have been the one to do it myself, but also you can't really pick and choose in this kind of environment. Pascal is kind of not in a good position tactically right now. I tell him to go here. Not early.
Forward. Running binaric override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The spirit
Zap.
today. Your sight or your
Zap.
mind. My vow
Zap.
successfully terminated.
That would make your shooting a whole lot worse. Cassia. Also needs to advance upwards, although I'm not necessarily sure this is the best idea for her.
Isn't this a
Not
job?
like it's cheering all far. There are... here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Nothing, obviously.
Do not dare ask.
Nothing ever happens. Did I give her the Lister equipment? I did. Okay. Then it wouldn't affect you. That wouldn't reach.
I'm not
Right, let's just give
accustomed to
all
being
fire another
ordered
turn.
around.
Whatever.
Wolves rage.
Charge in. Bang. Bang. Oh, it's only a small plasma overcharge, you'll be fine.
Comes play.
Get over here and give him a kick and gene suit. Lamb.
So shall I become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
That'll do for now. Hyrix. Honestly, low-key Hyrix is completely useless here. I'll just have him move over
Everyone, step
location.
aside.
There's not a lot he can do, because he's a psychic and this place is so drenched in perils, it's giving me a headache. You can't see him there, right? No, he's honestly in a really awkward position for line of sight. Do I think someone standing there would be able to do? Kind kind of want to give that a shot.
I am ready for whatever comes.
I'll make
I
it
set
happen.
that up. And give
Who,
Ireland
if not me?
some movement.
I move as if unseen.
Can't voice of command her. Can't voice of command
It's as
anyone.
good as done.
Cassia, why not?
I'll see to
She'll
it
let her
personally.
turn.
This tedium is beneath me.
Now she can see him. Now she can totally take him out. Clean that down still.
I understand your intent.
There we go. Roland staggers back from the blow. The strikes have crumpled his blood-red armor, and his face bears a grimace of pain. He turns his mad eyes to Voidfear, who's thrashing in his own blood.
Brother Twilight, the hour that was promised you has come. The edge of daybreak grants you the honor of serving as his weapon, lured by your high destiny.
Voidfear's turquoise eyes widen with understanding mixed with terror. What? Now? But I'm not ready! It's not what you promised! You said I would reign! Can't read that, but whatever. Wow, I can't believe the Chaos Gods lied. Dude, why am I here? Someone draws a blade shard shimmering with unnatural light.
Ways change, Brother Twilight, and nothing lasts in our Lord's hand. But you will reign indeed, as a vessel for your master.
The blade cuts Voidfear's coat and chest open, sinking deep into his flesh and finding its way into his heart. The glyphs carved into his skin by this mental begin to glow so bright you can see them clearly through his clothes. Ah, poor Conrad. Theodora despised you and your new master butchered you like a brox.
I hate you!
Okay, so I guess we take the good with the bad. For example, the good thing is that Kunrad is very dead and died miserably. The bad news is that now we have a greater demon of chaos to deal with. Sorry, did I say bad news? I think I actually meant to say the worst news imaginable. The pernicious warp energy seep into his body, causing it to glow and flicker. With a mad cry of pain and exultation, Conrad Voidfear ceases to exist, and a mighty winged figure rises from his bloody remains.
Edge of daybreak, I witness you.
Roland musters enough strength for a faint vengeful smile.
Enter the full-on halls of reality, and claim them. I gave all I had in your name. Hail the truth.
His giant body goes limp, his face forever retaining a wicked expression of triumph. Woo!
I embrace death without regret.
Oh, he's oh wait, okay. I don't know what voice to give this guy. I kind of want to give him like a kind of shrill bird-like voice. But then like he's supposed to be like a super cunning, oh my god, absolutely huge. I've never seen a model of a greater demon of chaos on the tabletop before, and quite frankly, you should never use the tabletop for skill anyway. But that guy towers over like a fairly large Astartes. That is kind of messed up. Wow.
My imprisonment ends. I am made manifest. Rejoice, mortal witnesses, for I have come to lord over you. I told you that you would welcome my return to reality.
Eric's face twists for a moment, He clutches his chest as if he's having a heart attack, but a moment later straightens and glares at me with grim determination. The edge of daybreak. I have suffered much grief committed in devotion to your name. It is what I am called. An old name imagined by an old race. They feared me, but they still could not resist the pull of my secrets. What are you, some kind of keeper of secrets? No, wait, give me a second. I need to think about that. Your spirit was bound within the shard of this blade? Indeed, I was bound. The dancing souls, the Eldari, rose against me, led me into a trap, and shackled my spirit with the shape of this weapon. For eons, I remained in this prison, subtly forcing my will into your wretched, immalleable world. Even a shred of my power was enough to tempt countless souls. Here I am now in all my glory. For the Emperor and humanity, I will cast you back to your unholy warp. You cannot fathom how pathetic and foolish your threats sound, fleeting creature. I am an eternal mystery. You're an effervescent spark. Fade away.
Grovel before the true power of humanity!
Unfortunately, you are within the line of sight of Iralet, so you're not going to have a particularly good time, buddy. I always hate doing demonic-like voices because it always makes my throat hurt, but it's always so satisfying when I get the growl. Bang.
Fortune favors the swift.
Bang.
I am not your
Analyze.
zealous pet monkey.
And line up a short. Hey, look, it's my turn again. I'm just going to step behind the cover if you don't mind. And then I'm going to give Iralet another buff.
I refuse.
She's tired, she can't take it.
I won't stand for it.
Okay, she can't take it. That's not great, but whatever. Wow, I'll do 1 to 3 damage. No, I don't think I will. What I will instead do is I will set up a kill zone on this guy.
I'll make it happen. On it.
I just find it so funny how my character talks big talk and then immediately runs away to let someone else deal with it.
I'll see to it.
Alpha, would you kindly run up?
I challenge you, Duncan.
And if we manage to actually pull this off, we will be remembered
It's as
in
good as
the
done.
pyramids. Legends upon legend.
See how the wolf succeeds. Don't dishonor the wolf with such tasks. The
Go
wolf
here, blam it.
so shall it be.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Bang, 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 bang. I'm now going to realise what a terrible idea it is to be a single target in this game. Eh? Oh. Horrors. Horrors and heralds. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is so not good.
I'll brush this off.
I mean, it's definitely how it should feel to fight a great demon, but also, my gosh, you're not doing well. I don't know how to deal with this situation without Doomsday Arc. Or several.
My reckoning will be swift.
None can do this without disgrace.
Lol.
I will carve runes out of your bones.
Hey, you can see the future? Can you tell what's gonna happen next?
Feast. Give this task to someone lesser. Cubs play. Wolves reign.
Okay, Cassia. I know spacing.
If I may,
Now, Cassia must be having the headache of the millennium looking at this thing.
isn't this a job for the strike diamond race, at least?
How it didn't hit you? Unleash a warp curse on you, which is kind of funny.
I need a foothold.
We need a lot of things right now, Heinrichs. Right now, what I need you to do is, 14. Our first thing with sheltering with bolt guns always. Bolt is yeah. Yeah, he can't really do a lot right now. Being a psyker in a situation, not an enviable position.
Let's see to it.
Pascal, my lovely Pascal. Pascal will come into great use at some point. Assuming we get another horror infestation, because he can just zap them all. But if not, then he's kind of not.
Request approved. The officer comprehends.
Yeah, he never hits. And I fire and I
Running binary override.
fire and I.
Request approved.
Make you deal less damage. My turn.
I'll see to it personally.
Why don't you kill zone? Bring it down on Airlet. Shot if she steps out. Yeah, she
I
does.
move swiftly to strike.
Down to planes.
No more.
This thing's shield has dropped.
This tedium has been deal death with my hands. I am not
Bang,
your
bang. Go. Wow, I really don't care. Well, just takes a shot she set up a while ago. My first praying, take it out. Down sweet.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh yeah, those things also split. I for gore.
I understand your intent. If it serves
Whatever.
your cause.
Edge of Daybreak.
If no weakness
Taking
is
another
hidden
600
from my
shot.
sight. If it serves
Mark.
your cause. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. Stop trying, monkey. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
I spend a lot of time thinking about what to do more than doing it. That's good. Bang. Bang, bang.
My strike is ruined.
Why would you not be able to charge this fellow?
I don't like that. Don't dishonor the roof with such tasks.
People are like, how is that a blocked path? Whatever.
Task to someone lesser.
I don't know.
I don't like that. The fame
Just go there on foot and swipe at it yourself. Oh my god.
I say bite of death. None can do it. You become the All-Father's worthy.
And kick and... an extra action and... slam. And you miss. You missed that thing at point blank range. Only you could do that, Ulfa. Only you.
Me? You insist you
Well
are captain.
then. Good, good.
Isn't
Let's
this a
just
job
give
for
Ulfar
the
another
serfs?
turn. Wing. Bang.
My strike is ruined.
He can reload. And kick. Because why not? We can. Heinrichs. Heinrichs, who is suddenly just wondering whether you can change professions. Being a farmer sounds really nice right about now. Decides to charge the thing with the horse. And do a lot of damage. Wow.
Naturally. I won't object to it.
Pascal, could you just like buff everyone?
Binaric overlay. The scriptural prognosis is
Intimidate.
cogitation fails.
Go here and attack it.
Dread of his faithful.
Oh, I should have done the bleed attack. Oh well. Not that he doesn't already have bleed or anything.
My competencies are not that universal.
Sure,
Sorry,
I'll be
guys.
marking this incident down.
Sweet. Okay.
On it.
Buff Heinrichs. There,
It's
that's
as
an
good
extra
as done.
turn. We should just be able to kind of finish this guy off.
Fortune favors the swift.
And one,
If it
and two,
serves
and
your
one, two,
cause,
three.
I deal death with my hands.
Be gone. Whew. Oh, that was, this wasn't it. Hello, can anyone hear me? We struck team this lift control, report your status. Erlon is dead. A fine victory, Dolly. They'll tell sagas about the day the contemptible Erlon fell. The Cogfree should offer you a fine cover mullet for saving their fair world. What about nod to the two gaunt bodies in crimson robes lying on the floor? If he hadn't, Erlon would have bathed them in 100-fold more blood. The Sheriff, Ulfar,
Another fine, you have proven yourself. The Stormbiters will tell all about your feat and your ring song. I thank you, Thorbold. You and our brothers fought well. You did the wolves proud. We might joy to share a cup with you at a victory feast, Reinhardt.
How is your pack, Thorbold? What are your losses?
Several of my brothers will carry on fighting their battles in the Allfather's host. The rest have survived. We've shed much of our blood, but all sides is tough and the spirit is stubborn. When you take us down, you had better finish off. The Stormbiters live on this day and the next.
I see you in Ulfar in your quarrels.
It doesn't become a noble warrior to buck at his battle comrade after a good fight. Ulfar Thunderlong has proven that the spirit of the baleful howl is alive and strong. So let the ravens fly his walked and let them tear bloody harvest left in his wake. May black may guide you through the black of night, Ironhide. Know that if your pack calls, the baleful howl will always answer.
What was hidden down there? What was that treasure everyone was after?
I know not. Balthazar's care did not allow anyone into the hidden arsenal. All we could see was them dragging up crates up to the surface. It's the age-old way. We fight, they sweep the spoils. They brought these from below, for I know it was his careless that killed them to seal his lips.
You see no signs of violence on the two women's bodies, but their porcelain white skin proves without doubt they are dead. Hands are clutched together in a death grip.
The scent of rotten meat prickles me. It is not the fallen bodies smell, it's the hand of the Inquisition's minions. Is what my instincts tell me too. My heart never had a strong faith in Calcula's words before, but now whatever phantom trust I had is scattering in smoke. We must ask questions to get the answers, by force if that's the way it has to be.
Adrex casts a grim glance at the mighty warriors, but does not contradict them, either out of agreement or doubt as if I were to raise some check. Something strange occurred in the two women's augmetics, as if they had begun to grow inside their flesh, spreading webs of metal around them. After taking a close look, you realise that every augment seems to have begun mutating, developing new forms and functions not envisioned by their creators. It seems probable this is what caused their demise. Suddenly you hear a click inside one of the tech priest's bodies, and her eyes open wide. A spasm shakes her gaunt limbs, making Thorbold clutch his weapon. His lips twist into a crooked line, forcing her two words. Yoke! She's alive, called a Medicae! Reconstruction impossible. His whisper is barely audible, but the weak vox is coming from her pale lips still sounds more alive than the mechanical hiss of a vox. The shelter has fallen. The maimed hunter comes. Cessation of vital functions inevitable. Her eyes momentarily roll back, but a metallic churn in her chest brings her back to consciousness. Reading the unit's new spheric signature, no evidence of corruption registered in the algorithms, detecting substantial logical disruptions within the augments. Threat level low. There is not a single wound upon her white skin, but there is no doubt she will soon perish. Her augmetics are failing as if they have been sabotaged by some entropic influence. For a moment you consider it a sign of tech blight, then you refute the thought. What you are witnessing is not decay, but transformation of the matter from which tech priest's true flesh is made. Who are you? Major's Axiom, I'm the Hanneman. That is my identifier. Escal's McDandra snap up in a whirlwind of alarm, and a recorder in his vox activates the click. Initiating interrogation procedure. You're not the first servant of the Omnissiah I've met who goes by that name. You have found yourself at the centre of a tangle of paradoxicality. Oh great, the first thing she does is wake up, and after waking up is to confuse me. Spoke of shelter in the meantime, what do you mean by it? This place was a shelter. The Lord Inquisitor hid me here, and not only me. The maimed hunter, a figure of termination, an unknown variable. Armanard's nemesis. I never met them, but I inferred their existence based on statistical evidence and logical conclusions. Portents of entropy foretell the hunter is near. Can you speak more plainly? Are my words obscure? That is regrettable. Processing becomes difficult when you only have one half of your mind. Certain notions, data, and logical instruments were left in the less functional part of me. What do you know about Armanard? I was a disciple of the Messiah discontinuing. When he was laid low, I found myself here. I hid from my reckoning. I reached out to the Omnissiah's wisdom, and I pondered. As I pondered and considered, logic revealed much to me even here in my prison. The cycle will be discontinued, sister. Oscar speaks the words of the sacred motto with an air of mournful consolation. Hope is a logical. Was she your sister? She was me. A phenomenon of the flesh divided me into two identical bodies at birth. The Omnissiah's wisdom let me overcome this psychological flaw by braiding the separated mind. I was the first unificate in the fleet. Now this half of me is dead. The rest of my mind is fading. The sympathetic principle is insurmountable. The tech priest closed her eyes and started whispering something incomprehensible, sinking deeper into depths of oblivion.
Creation of unificates is dangerous knowledge that has long since been denounced by many as a procedure not blessed by the Omnissiah. It is based not on a direct prototype envisioned by the precursors, merely on loosely connected technologies. Knowledge will not have the capacity to be absolute until the coming of the Omnissiah. We do not know of such pre-technology, but can we claim with certainty that it never existed? Remember stories about the Geminocrats, the twin magi who joined their minds in their devotion to Mars? I remember. Proponents of the right to create unificates base their defense on this monumentous precedent. Alright, I've learned enough about you. No more, then hurry. The turning of the cog was... What happened to you? The chapel was attacked. The preservation protocol commanded me to hide within the inner artifactorum and block all outside access to it. Prolonged presence in close proximity to the object was prohibited by the algorithm, but the preservation protocol had a higher priority. The object affected me. I resisted. Resistance led to structural change. What object? The yoke. The weapon we forged at Lord Inquisitor's command, the Destroyer of Worlds. Oh boy, the Inquisitor has a world-destroying weapon? Wow, I'm so surprised by this. I'm shocked. I need more details. How does it work? What is this yoke? An enigma. The project was kept secret from everyone, including the Smiths. We forged fragments of it. It was a tool for controlling energies of staggering power, and it was not the Omnissiah's blessed gifts that served its foundation. It was forbidden knowledge, knowledge that we comprehended. Registering blessing. We were continuing the work of our mentor, Archmagus Animanat. It was his wisdom that made our toils possible. Heinrich shakes his head in amazement. A yoke? A means of restraint. It's like a project on a grand planetary scale, and it's the first I'm hearing of it. This was a hidden purpose of my assignment besides combating the Quantum Company, Dolly. But why? What else do you know about this weapon? How did Calcazar learn of it? Against whom does he intend to use it? Against anyone. Its power is absolute. The first experiments with this tech were calamitous. The tech blight is merely its echo. Its potential is so much greater. It never should have fallen into the hands of the laity, but the Lord Inquisitor stole it. Its secret was procured beyond the dimensional gate, beyond the dark stars, and passed over to Armanat. Alcazar destroyed the Messiah discontinuing and robbed him, and claimed the secret for himself. He knows. He was there. She speaks no lies. First task the Inquisitor gave us in the Expanse to destroy a cult of tech heretics. The deed was done. Armanat, was he a good priest? Did Alcazar drag us in something foul? I was there too. I fought those judged by Calcazar. This unit is waiting for an explanation. Why did Calcazar need you to do it? First he tried to do everything swiftly and quietly, but his agents and the cult police loyal to him failed to capture the leader of the tech heretics. That's when he realized he needed indestructible warriors. He needed us. The cult careless were powerless against the world's might, and we brought carnage to the explorers of ships and worlds. Ulfar, why do you keep quiet about this? Not my concern, only another's will, and it was the chapter's business. I've already told you more about the wolves than many of my brothers would have stood in my place. I respect your rights and do not think less. Thank you. Ulfar looks away and you can just make out the string of freezing curses he utters. You can surmise who their intended addressee is. Ascal utters calmly, Unit Ulfar claims he was a tool in another's hands. This statement has been archived, and let every tool be treated as befits its function. Ulfar responds quietly and suddenly, You're a worthy ally. I never meant you or your brethren harm caused. As befits its function. Oh, he's mad! Oh, he's mad! He's getting sassy. Pascal has so much character. I love him. What else do you want to know about Amarat? Nothing. I swear on my honor. He disappeared and so did his ship. There is no blood of his upon our hands. And do you know about the secret weapon? I never even knew there was a weapon. I was told of traitors and I tracked them down. I claimed no trophies. I had no part in any dark intrigues. I think I would wish that sneaky, scheming Viking would get his hands on something that's so powerful. I wouldn't even trust him with my axe. It's not my place to judge you. You're following orders. Your doubts smother my heart. Did he sully our chapter's honour with deeds done for a dishonourable end? Okay. Tech Priest, how exactly did the object affect you? A difficult thing to explain to a laywoman. Metamorphosis phenomena occur in the object's vicinity. Sacred technology and even ordinary plasteel start to behave willfully, shifting, restructuring, and altering their fundamental attributes. Imagine yourself gazing upon a surface of water that was disturbed by stone an era ago, but the ripples never stopped coming. That's what it felt like. Object propagated echoes of change. Her true flesh has betrayed her and become a heavy burden of metal within her body, something that is not of the omniscience design, something devoid of function.
Why are you revealing Kalkazar's secrets to me? I was never his servant. I was forced to serve. When our circle was broken, he offered me a choice, submit or die. He threatened to kill half of me if I refused to forge for him. He needed our Maker's Armanard's knowledge, and I had it. I saw no sense in resisting.
You betrayed him, too.
Yes. Our agreement comes easily with a weak. Ethics are an insubstantial construct of emotion. I act logically. I continue to comprehend, rather than terminate my vital function. I doubt I can learn more. Difficult to process. Have I fulfilled my duty beyond the Sire? May I rest now? I need help. Attempts to slow down the degradation process are irrational, for they only prolong my suffering. I wish to take my... I kept them. Keep them now.
Knowledge will not fall into oblivion.
Making grey hair not to ruin the tech priest's features, Pascal reverently extracts neurocogitate from his skull and does the same to his sister.
The quest for knowledge is the omniscience mission.
Oh, well, did you understand what's happening here?
Something foul. The Inquisitor seeks to use us to obtain a mighty weapon. And as he kept this design even from us, the Allfather's warriors sow suspicion in my heart. He must keep his lips sealed because he knows they won't support his game. Growing with treason lurking in his mind.
Not unloading, I'll inspect trophies personally.
I shudder, that conniving spittle. She silenced our voices. By the time we get back to the surface, the Inquisitor's mutts will have gone with their prize.
How many heresies? Oh, so many heresies. I'm counting at least 3 off the top of my head. Anyway, bye bye. These mechanisms.
May the wolf that stalks teen stars keep.
Oh well, I didn't loot the corpses. Do I get anything from that? Oh dear. Are you kidding? I mean, I guess Krona didn't have a body, and the heretic probably didn't have any artifacts on him. But that is so annoying that you can just miss the chance to get the treasure from them. That is so upsetting. Hello, Dolly McCurvington. I don't know if that's much better than what I originally had. Oh my gosh, he's naked.
So we meet again, old Thunderlung.
The log gives Ulfar a stern nod, then turns to Steel at you.
Live long, Lord Trader. Business has brought us here, Deckard.
The trace of Halbart's encounter with Ulfar's rock-hard forehead is still fresh on his face. Young Ulfar rests his hand on his axe.
Greetings, brother. What brings you here?
Ulfar returns Thorvald's look with an equally fierce glare. For some reason, he has forgone his magnificent armour today. And stands on the bridge clad little more than the physical perfection inherent to the Emperor.
He's pulling his wolf out! He's pulling his wolf out!
Which one do you prefer then? Markington or Curvington? I mean, neither, but... I don't know. I don't know! I mean, you're asking me to choose between, like, bad and worse. What do I owe this pleasure? His face breaks into a wide grin, its affected severity vanishing from his face. He murmurs something.
Brother Ulfar, you swore you would stand for the honour of the pack, the baleful howl. Did you send to love his to your brothers to your fight? With world of my boots their tread, and fallen hollands my victory cries our lord, the daily Allfather asks, so I reckon in my deeds, I will not be ashamed to tell of the siege of Euphrates. All bear witness to their truthful words.
I'll bear witness.
No, you dolly, we've seen you battle, we believe you. Just the scarlet blood Ulfar, that we may see the market ladies in the flesh. I not require my scars to show them off, blood of Thorbold. Show the scars, show the scars!
Thorbold's cries echoed by the other wolves who bang their fists in their armor in time with the words. The ship begins to vibrate. Isn't Space Marine armor like bolted to the body so it cannot be removed? Yes and no. Technically, power armor is connected to their bodies. It's inserted in. It's secured into the nervous system, but it can be removed. It's very modular, actually. Like part of the power armor interface is part of their body. The black carapace is a gene seed implant, so that can't be removed. But that's more just like a combination of physical hardening combined with nervous connections, so they can plug themselves in and have a bit more durability. Yes, yeah, it is a second scene to them, but it can be removed. Like, when we found him, he had it removed. Right now, he's got it removed. You can see all the ports where it'd be plugged into his body, but it can very much be removed with some effort and a lot of ritual. There's a lot of tech priest praying involved in them putting on their armor, usually. So, yes and yes, kind of. Being weird. Oh, trust me, if you know every single thing that was going on with the Space Marine biology, you would faint. Like, the fact that they have acid spit is probably the least bizarre thing about their biology. Ulfar's decision to appear at this meeting without his armor suddenly makes sense. You're watching a ritual, and Ulfar's show of modesty is merely a part of the performance. Ulfar turns with a stenchous reluctance, let the light fall on the fresh marks you see from Eustace too. You'd no idea it suffered such deep and grievous wounds. The crowd erupts in roars of approval. Oh, Bot raises his voice to shout over his brothers. Did you take a glorious trophy in that battle as token of your valor? Ulfar moves the horn he wrenched the hellboot from his belt, and notices already carved with recent runes. Wolf proudly shows the trophy to his comrades, causing another explosion of cheers. Proud warriors at a baleful hall, praise the old father for sending out such formidable and valiant brothers. Ulfar makes a gesture, and Halbrand removes a magnificent axe from his belt, presenting it to Ulfar with a deferential bow. Accept from the Stormblighters this gift of honor, in honor of the battle that was fought shoulder to shoulder. Leave my bunnies on the collapsing song and listen to your voice again. Thank you for dropping by. It's always nice to see you. And sorry if my voice ends up being a whole lot of pseudo-Scottish screaming. Seems the wolves are all we're talking about today. Boy, I'm so glad it was wolves. If they'd given me Ultramarine companion, I would have left him there on that bloody Drukhari torture chamber. Oh fuck, I'm just looking at your axe. Ulfar grins with pride to explain the magnificent weapon. Our rune piece clenched it in the blood of the despicable world bearers who fell on Euphrates too. Blades is enamelled to the bone meal from the tooth of Renesian Kraken, inscribed in it names of all the brothers of baleful hell pack. You know what then? As a name inscribed on the Pharisee weapon can mean different things, whether glorification of past heroes or commemoration of fallen. Ulfar runs his fingers at the symbols, lingering first on one name, then another. You're no expert in Pharisee runes, but you can make out these two, Arnulf and Skiadi. Thank you for this gift, wealthy of the Valaga that you hide. Ulfar tests the weight of his new weapon. His face bears the satisfied expression seen only in the face of warriors who've found the perfect weapon. I see you've decorated your trophy for Eustace too. With something of a flourish, Ulfar shows you the angle yet graceful scripted runes that wind around him, around the gleaming. No, not around him. And around the gleaming horn. I return to Fenris, saluting Mordvinus, I'll sing the saga of my march into Colonus expanse. Oh well, now we tell Ulfar where to look for his brothers. Ulf hands you a data slate. The coordinates displayed on it are a monstrous distance from your habitable expense. I'll not stand in Ulfar's way for ghosts to go searching, but rather you have proven a glory to your pack. Is it not time to sever this road thread?
Respect, I once again extend my offer to join the Stormbiters.
Pack's plasteel marks are resting in Doorbell's outstretched hand.
Forgive me, brother, but I must decline your offer, though my heart fills with joy at the thought of fighting alongside you.
God draws a knife adorned with scarlet runes inside his palm.
I, Ulfar Thunderlong, swear before the Black Mane and by the blood of Fenris I will not cease to seek my pack until my own eyes behold them alive or dead. I understand, brother.
What side to the crypt?
A Black Mane around beside your path. Fortify yourself, stoke their rage. I see your heart is darker than a woods of the sea, so I ask you, why can't you do not join those of whom you must?
So, what now?
Well, we should probably return to our Jacker.
He says a question mark in the thought lesson. My face comes here. Significant look. If I would hate to violate you from using transition. You see the arrangement.
In that case, let ourselves throw open wide the cellar doors and haul out the provisions. We feast in glory and a triumph.
What? Bursting shouts of approval, and someone with a gravelly voice starts singing a merry song. No doubt one about massacres and glorious deaths in the battlefield. The kitchen servants here are certainly no match for those serving in the Great Hall of Fenris, but the masters of the structure are not lacking in hospitality or generosity. A small group of spaceballs is enough to fill your entire magnificent ship with clamour, shouts, and other portents of the coming feast. A formidable feast in which eating and drinking and singing will be done the way the wolves do all things. At last. Oh, I love them all. They're very fun. What I increase next? More logic, man. Courage. Honest. Honestly, it's hard because I don't want to like overstack on any one skill, but also you can never have too much of a skill, you know. Wait, what do you mean I can just awaken to psychic powers? Just like that? That's wild. Although doing stuff right after fighting a Lord of Change is, not good. Doesn't sound too bad. Oh no, more action points for my allies just sounds too good to pass up. I'll give you some more demolition. Extermination sounds good, but it really doesn't scale as fast as the gun she's using does, so... Vital points. More damage. Alpha... Crows. Oh no, it's not going to be crows, it's going to be... there. Flash wounds would make him even tankier. No, just Heinrichs. You get more Xenos. Extermination doesn't sound terrible though. On him, because he does lots of little damage. Sure, you can have more awareness. Or not. Then instead, how about some more... Linda's giving her constant regeneration of buff sounds funny, but he doesn't really take damage. The fact that she has so many wounds means that there's a build where I give her the condition to make her a melee build, which is so funny. Such a meme. Well, he's different. Oh, you never know. Abelard, you have so many things to have. Enemy dodge free is nice. Mastery is tempting. Power arm efficiency was something I wanted to give him as well. I'll do. I think timing sounds amazing. More willpower's good. Manipulation, something should have had a while ago, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Yo. Sounds nice. So. Magenta. Oh, she's got a lot. Oh, she's got a lot to take. Of penetration. Penetration, ballistic skill, fired up. In the bounty. No strength, so she have your weapons. Her movement's not terrible, I just don't know when she's going to use it. Better heavy weapons, even though she never ended up using one, but alright. that's gonna be... Vital points. Jay gets a little bit of everything, honestly. Who cares? I don't use her. Agility. I don't care. I don't care. She's not going to be doing a damn thing. She sits around doing nothing. Even more lore of the Imperium, because why not? As and Marazai again, forever bench. Sure, why not? Why not? Do I particularly care about anything? I don't know if he even does that. Whatever. Demand of monsters from Calcazar. Oh, that's always good. One thing I'd like to... Those were the two after. So So there's just no way to check if he had some cool loot on him. That's a shame. Argentina does not try to hide her excitement. Rogue Trader! At last we can speak. The victory on Euphrates II is invaluable in itself. But what great fruit it bore! I now know the way to Salus Prime, planet where a great relic of the Imperium lies hidden. Are you prepared for this journey? My heart longs for battle, Rogue Trader. I have dreamt of a chance to kneel before the relic for so long, and it's right there, on that planet. And so are the heretics who dared stop me from doing so last time. Excellent. We will set the course to Salus Prime as soon as we can. My gratitude is yours. Cool. Now then, let's go ask our boss what the hell he's doing. Literally, potentially. Retire. Oh, it's over here. There's more. Oh, dear. But I need to get to Furabundus, so... Oh, great. Delayed shit. The Quad Master is reporting that the Ashpass received a signal. It states the following. Arc Mechanicus Hermetico is recalling the unit Pascal Hahnemann. Directive, visit. Priority, ahead of the queue. Purpose, discontinuing the cycle, is followed by a set of coordinates. According to my data, the lost sacred vessel Hermetico is the flagship, headquarters, and last confirmed location of Archmos Armanard. I hereby request permission to immediately embark on an expedition. So why are you being summoned to that ship? No data are available. No hypotheses are available. Justification is irrelevant. If the blessed Armanard summons me, I must comply with the directive. Right, let's chart a course. And Orsello wants to have a talk with me. Why did I say that? My beloved Cassia.
Are you still toiling? They sounded the signal hours ago. You might overstrain yourself at this rate.
Deep Lucci too, I see.
And I am afraid I am looking at the reason why. The time I have spent with you has been the most cherished time of my life. You have freed me from the shackles of fear and disgust at myself. I no longer look away from the mirror. I am not ashamed of my powers, and I do not intend to hide from the world inside the cocoon I once built around myself. You have shown me the world, without pretense, the way it truly is. Cruel, unfathomed, treacherous, and full of the most beautiful things. And I've realized that life is not at all like the books we read. Each one of us writes their own story, as best they can, be it with ink, blood, paint on a canvas, or a blade that cuts the air. And I want... by the resplendent throne, I want to write my story together with you.
Oh, I love you, Cassia. Let us write our story together.
Do you promise to love me till the end of our days?
The last star in the galaxy fades into nothing.
Tonight is a special night. Let's make sure we never forget it.
Yeah! Oh, in bed together in our full garb.
I feel a flame in your arms. Free to do what I like, how I like.
I don't know if you're supposed to stand up then. Oh well. Ah, I love a good romance story. Rogue Trader, the best dating sim I've ever played. And that's saying not a lot. This is the only dating I've ever played. Oh, these worlds want me to visit them. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, System Speculum. Have I been there before? Or is it another one of those nearly discovered ones? And... oh, there it is. How convenient. I was to see it on the way back. A warp breach. Let's get killing.
I always have a backup.
Hi there. I heard there were some
I'll make an
monsters in need of
example you.
purging.
Monsters demand your death!
Yeah, those two. And the Space Wolf is unable to proceed. This is awesome.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Knew I should have taken Abelard.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
Bang.
The soul slips beyond the veil.
Bang.
Moving. No more.
Bang. Whoop, she's got that flank sorted.
On it.
Where am I going?
Karamat hide is strong! I hunger for battle. Chaos guides me.
Cool. Iralet.
Deal
Bang.
death with my hands. I
Bang.
am not your seed. I hear you
That flank
moving.
resolved.
No more.
Go. Ulfa, Ulfa, my love, Ulfa.
Help me, Lord Captain.
I'll be right there by your side, but first, here's a wolf. with an exploding gun that he can't shoot, apparently. Sometimes line of sight in this game can really annoy me.
Yet iron knows no pain.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Didn't quite mean to do that one, but sure.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alas, no. The Emperor is on our side.
Yeah, sorry that everyone's gonna step through a gas cloud. It will happen again.
Nothing stands against me.
Dang. Like the barrels are suffering from psychic manifestation. Like, yeah, sure, buddy, that's what's important right now.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Vengeance will be swift.
I'll make it happen.
Airlet. Wow, this new movement increase is ridiculous. We'll be fine. I will suffer no complaints from my vegan Xenos pet. Thank you very much.
I understand how the soul slips beyond the veil. I will not. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I'll deal death with my hands.
Bang.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
Whining everyone, we lived, didn't we? Alright. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Scratch on the paintwork. Levels here. Nightmares. You really have particularly bad nightmares. Cool. And let's just stick our nose where I do believe it does belong, because I have a piece of paper that says I can. Ooh, this place looks beautiful though. Master Helmsman Rever reports on the giant anomaly covering most of the system. Confusion is evident in his voice. The augurs are incapable of detecting the air itself and the objects within it, but it is obvious they exist. The blurry blots of planets and space debris are visible from the bridge of the void ship. The air distorts even the faraway stars, dim sparks enclosed in thick curved glass. The ship's instruments are powerless for the aberration of the Rift-Folio system. Lanovis says that the Farseers once spoke about such a thing. The impenetrable canopy is an echo, wounds created by the warp, but nothing more is known. However, the Eldari cannot find answers, and human reference are completely few. Oh, whatever. This is it, Salus Prime, the place where I suffered my defeat. No, that's not right at all. It's a place where I'm to pass my trial. The augurs are operating at full capacity, but the data we're receiving is limited. The planet's magnetosphere is hindering our scans. Fierce, never-ending storms constantly ravage the surface. Relying on Sister Argent's memory is the only way we can find what we're looking for. It's an easy enough task. Just look for the tallest mountain on the northern continent. That's where we're heading. That mountain isn't a mountain. It's the very ship we are searching for. A ship that resembles a mountain? Yes. Legends say the ship fell from the skies, yet it wasn't destroyed by the impact. What was it, I ask you, if not a miracle and a testament to the glory of the Imperium and its saints? The ship towers over the planet's desolate surface, encased in ice on all sides, but from up high it looks just like a mountain, majestic and lonely. What should we look for once we get to the mountain? Above all else, our mission is to search for any evidence of the cursed cultists who attacked me when I came here last. I am still one of the Sister Pronatus, and my primary responsibility is to protect the Holy Relic. If we succeed, I hope to complete my pilgrimage, to enter the halls of the sacred ship and find the relic itself, the One Star. All the gods are long gone, but there's still the relic. I will chase them to the end of the universe, through darkness, fire, and all the horrors of the warp. But I do not believe those rotten-souled scoundrels could have stolen the relic. It says plainly in the saint's hagiography that only one who is righteous and resplendent of heart can enter her ship. I know her power is greater than the most profane sorcery of cultists. What could they possibly do to match the workings of one who was living saint of the Imperium? I see. Prepare my shuttle. I must warn you, you won't have much time for this expedition. We're watching an increase in storm activity. The weather conditions are deteriorating rapidly. This isn't about rain or hail. The local storms can perforate a shuttle mid-flight. Everything in our path is a test to beat storms or heretics. My last visit to this planet ended with the Arch Enemy's servants wounding me and claiming the lives of my brave companions. This time it will be different. You and I will fight side by side, Rogue Trader, and we will do what must be done. Oh, where are we dropping, boys?
As it should be.
Ooh, we found some harrowing glove and dashing Aquila. Why is the dash ability? Because 0 AP can fall twice per round. Interesting.
Why would a homunculus establish a lair in the middle of the forests of Quetzaltemer? I thought Drakari feared to be in real space.
I'm more discouraged to see signs of humans in the same place. There is a dark alliance lurking beneath this veil of mystery. Something far more frightening than any typical cold trade deal.
Illusions, themes, and such. A rippling silhouette appears when the light rays coming from the social device converge. Ah, the little puppet of darkness, the one who was so kind to bring me and my brethren to this planet. You returned to me at just the right time, too. Who are you? I do not know you, sorcerer. No, you don't. But you should. I'm called Brother Afterlight. Divine blessing flows through my veins, and my ears hear whispers of truth that you will never comprehend, puppet. All you need to know is that, of all the disciples of the Final Dawn in this corner of the Crucifix, I am the strongest. The strongest of the disciples who survived, you mean? After all, we exterminated the rest of you and every world we found you on. I hear such hubris in your words. What should I hear in sense of despair? Why haven't you realized it yet, stranger? You're fighting a war against an ocean without end. No matter how many of my brothers and sisters you cut down, those who join our ranks will always be greater in number. Well, that's enough of that. Little puppet brought some friends with her. Good. I just finished the remains of the last group of fools who risked coming to this planet with you. Remember their death cries, don't you? Or do the lives of midpawns mean nothing to you? The Emperor accepts the souls of his faithful. They died cursing your name, the name of the puppet who had brought them to the slaughter and then alone escaped with her life. Enough! Be silent! Such painful mistakes. I brought heretics to a sacred ship, I lost the battle for a holy relic, and I let those who followed me die a terrible death. All because I decided that I could achieve everything on my own, that it was my purpose of mine alone. Remorse is the first step toward making amends. Take that step and then the next. Toward your enemy's death and the relic's salvation. You're right. You're 1,000 times right. Rogue Trader, I feel remorse and I will atone for my mistakes. Come. I wonder if that was the right choice. Okay, awesome. Maybe should have the heavy bolter then. Because even if the storm bolter looks like it does more, ultimately This just has bigger numbers. Oh, the heretical one.
Just as I planned.
Chaos body glove and warp grenades. Seriously?
I better myself through my service.
Restless absolution. Advanced medikit and pain blocker.
I always keep my options open.
Watch your steps.
Human remains under the ice. Delightful. Decent lasgun.
Centuries of service and practice.
We could totally avoid the heretics if we do it like this. Or more reasonably, get a drop on them. And so we meet face to face. Welcome to my temple. Every word defiles the air of this place, heretic. The threshold of the sacred ship is not your temple and never will be. You have no idea how mistaken you are. For a long time now, I have been preparing to bend this relic of your cult of puppets to my master's will. Your Imperium lackeys are blind, stubborn, and carry the stench of dead flesh wherever you go. But you make for good sacrifices, and the baubles you worship make for superb materials for artifacts. I am the maker of miracles, the arch-artificer of the final dawn. My hands mold creations capable of transforming reality. Bone flutes that summon my master's angels from the materium. Lenses that burn away the imperfections of people and worlds. Such things require resources. I found good use for the rabble that came to you with your planet back then. I'll find a use for your new friends too, and you, and the ship, and whatever relic it holds. No more words, accept your death, heretic.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Uh-huh. Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Technically, I think Irilat needs to be outside of cover. Yeah. And Argenta needs to be the one in cover. Oh, this isn't cover. Something, I don't know. Whatever, you two just stand there. Get an penetration bonus.
It's as good as done.
Push time excellent.
I'll
That's a
see to it
defense
personally.
bonus. Give the irritated heretics
Who, if not me?
a kill zone.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. On it.
Give Irlets a huge buff.
I'll see to it personally.
Force. And then people start up. Oh, no, the heretics.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
They're
I am
comfortable.
not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Didn't mean that. Bang.
No more. If it serves your cause.
Bang. Oh, that didn't kill. Wow.
If I another soul slips
Whatever.
beyond the veil.
Bang.
I understand your intent.
Very good.
Here's
Give
my
Irlets
perfect
another extra
moment.
turn. But she can just go.
I am not
Bang.
your Xenos. I hear you moving. No more. This tedium is beneath me.
Bang. That's the thing, isn't it? Bang. Bang. More of them I can see. Oh, no.
If it serves
Cool.
your cause. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Cool.
If I can't hear you moving, no more. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I hear you moving, no more.
Yep, that seems fair and balanced. Oh, and one more.
Creatures!
Cool. And Argenta can... Not even gunning down.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. I will not. As the Emperor commands, for you dedicated.
Yeah, that works. And then you'll never guess what Irelet does.
I deal death with my hands.
Argenta gestures you to stop. She looks at the shiny entrance to the ship and begins to speak quietly and solemnly. When I first learned of this planet's existence, of the great relic that lies before us, I decided I was chosen for a great destiny. That the saint whose names I bear had summoned me, led me through the void and the nightmares of the maw, all so I could enter the sacred halls of the ship and accept her boon. But never mind that. I thought myself special, chosen, worthier than all my sisters, even back when I was a novice. Pride. I was blinded by pride. In reality, every step of my way here was fraught with errors. This cannot go on. I must cleanse myself. I will enter the sacred ship to beg forgiveness, and I will emerge renewed. I know it. I believe. His voice is serious and calm, lacking usual bravado.
I am not standing warrior of the Old Father, but my heart can hardly be called untainted. However, it is a wolf's duty to guard the Old Father's pack without fear. I am ready to climb aboard this holy vessel with you and guard against any threat that may look within. I care not about the consequences.
Thank you, brave Ulfar. One could not ask for a more dependable and vigilant protector, but I won't need to lean on your mighty shoulder today. You speak as though you intend to go in alone. I do. This is my personal trial, Rogue Trader. Besides, so it is written in the life of Saint Argenta that pilgrims may enter the ship one by one, but their deeds must first be measured. Every pilgrim will then be permitted to behold the relic, or denied that right according to their past actions and strength of their faith. What if I too wish to enter the ship? You may, but must wait for my return. Please understand, the ship is more than just a curious sight in sight waiting to be explored. The ship itself is a relic imbued with great power. You saw it yourself, even a sinister sorcerer, the Archangel servant, in all that time could not find a way inside. Only pilgrims may enter, and be those whose soul is without flaw. So, Argenta, may you find what you seek. Only the worthy, those whom the saint accepts, may enter these gates. The undeserving will be rejected. I am ready to accept her verdict. Right, I come to you. You are rejecting me? No, no! Well, that reminds me, I'm just going to go back up. Lord Captain, please return to the ship. I urge you to hurry. The storm is coming, the one I warned you about. You can't survive it on the planet's surface. I didn't give her anything, can I? We can sort through that stuff later.
I always get the job done.
But then where is she? We can't can't very well leave without her.
Keep your wits about you.
I scarcely see any places she could be. Damn it. Two days later. Rogue Trader! Argentus has no sign of her former stubborn audacity. Her eyes have sunken, and her face looks haggard, yet filled with sudden desperate zeal that you do not remember seeing before in her. Forgive me, Rogue Trader. My emotions got the better of me, and I ran. It was an unworthy urge, one that will never see the light of day again. Everything will be different. Everything will be different? What are you talking about? I'm talking about myself. About what I am. You saw everything. You saw the sacred ship reject me. The ship that only the worthiest may enter did not deem me the one who deserves the right. And for that, I thank the Emperor and the Saint who gave me my name. I offer this gratitude with all my heart. What happened cured me of my cursed pride and showed me the depths of my weakness, errors and flaws. But the path of redemption is known to me. It always has been. My mentor is not here to conduct the appropriate, and it matters not. In my heart I am now Sister Repentia, and whose sole remaining purpose is to die with honor and atone for her transgression. Okay, so I don't think that's what we want to have happen, is it? No, I don't think we want that to happen at all. Is power training? I don't remember what the backpack thing might be. This. Must have said the wrong thing to her when she landed. I'm worried. I'm worried and embarrassed. Let's see if we get a different ending if I tell her something different. Because blind zeal clearly wasn't the way to go.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Harlequins are frightening creatures. I cannot discern their true hues, motley jumble of their colors. It is as if their whole existence is one drawn-out joke. Where does this rejection come from? No. I have no time for regrets about the past. I must proving on.
The helmswoman of the Soul Sea should not be troubled by the deceptions of inhuman miscreants. Fear means a crack in your soul's armor. And a speck of corruption can slip through that crack and besmirch your heart and mind.
We totally missed the thing earlier, didn't we? Well, let's check from back here.
My house would be proud of me.
That annoys me. I don't want it to be a sister repent.
Is there money to be made?
Well, there's necessarily anything wrong with that.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Your Emperor won't save you.
Let's see if we can't get another repeat of combat quickly.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Who, if not me? On it.
Guess I'll make this a
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Who,
Relax.
if not me?
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. If it serves your cause. I am not your suit.
Bang.
I hear you moving. No more.
Bang.
This tedium is beneath.
Bang. Wild
My heart
hunt.
sinks with the thrill of battle.
Bang.
Another soul
Bang.
slips beyond the veil. If it serves your cause.
Bang.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If I must. This tedium is beneath me. I understand your intent.
Go. Give me that.
High momentum. So
Charge.
it shall be.
Kick.
Die in disgrace.
That's pretty good.
I challenge you.
Yeah.
By the wolf's eye, perish! See how the fiber carve runes out of your bones.
Kick.
I deal death
Bang.
with my hands.
Oh, he's gonna get back up every time. Sure, whatever.
That is beneath me.
I can't say I particularly care.
I am not your scene. I hear you moving. No more.
Probably should have gone for the
If it
extra
serves your
penetration.
This tedium is beneath me.
Yes, Cassia for some reason decided not to
Battlefields
go where I
are
told her
always
to do,
drowned
so,
in scarlet. I prefer painted black. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Out of my
What
way!
does the Fiend of Vapor 6 attack do?
Chaos
Keeps popping up
guides
whenever we
me.
get close to us. It's annoying. Whatever.
As duty demands. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Zeus pet, monkey.
Wow, you missed?
If I can hear you moving, no more. If it serves your cause. Another soul slips beyond the veil. This tedium is beneath. I deal death with my hands.
And they tell us to come back to the ship. Igloo. If I have to take the third option, then I'm going to be very upset. Not necessarily because the fight is taking too long, but like, time travel's annoying. 2 days later. Return from my pilgrimage rogue trader. Returned with a relic once bestowed upon my patron saint. This armor is the 1 star? Yes, fine. She found armor. I see. We're at the end of a long journey to St. Argenta's ship, and the moment I touched it, my heart was filled with calm and hope. It is a sacred relic, but its place is not within the darkness of far planet, but on the field of battle against things impure and profane. I am proud to have been chosen as wearing keeper. What do you see inside the ship? I saw both everything and nothing. I walked the entire path in darkness, with nothing but my intuition to guide me. There were times when I felt like I was passing through grand palaces and cathedrals untouched by decrepit elements. Other times, it was like I was trudging through boneyards, places where martyrs had died at the hand of heretics. Only twice did light fall upon my face, when I saw the sacred relic before me, and when I saw the way out into the bright light of day. But through every moment of the dark journey, I knew I was not alone. The light of terror and the call of my patron saint were with me the entire way. Okay, that's a better outcome. I can't believe I was encouraging her a little too much. Oof. Legends has the 1 star, the armor. That's pretty decent, I suppose. I'll take this as the true timeline. I'm not going to apologize for it. Oh, one thing I do want to do is pick some power armor on Abel. Now, I'm sure that for some people, the sister of pen branding is ideal, but not for me. It's just more deflection. Oof. I'm not like that. That's good. I'll consider that good. Now then, oh, we've go and do with Pascal's thing. What bloody sorceresses. Oh, let's go here.
What is it?
Fate and fortune favor the bold. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Elect here, myself there. Cassia, Heinrich, Abelard. Cal. At this point I've got it down to rote, you know.
I'll make it happen.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
And we're all low level bounties, so I must
If
take
it
it all
serves
for
your
them.
cause. I understand your intent. I hear you moving, no more. I deal death with my hands. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Just one, so I'll turn around and give this extra turn to someone else. Such as good old
Accept your lot.
Abelard.
I'm not interested. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Wait, sorry, how much damage are you gonna do? Oh wow.
It will be done. Indeed. Follow my lead. I will do my duty.
There we go.
What's your target?
And down.
No matter the
That's
cost.
stronger. Go
My
here,
place
cut this
is
one
at the
down.
fore. Reduce to dust.
Go here,
I took care of this
and
one.
down.
Victory
Here,
is imminent.
and down.
What's your target?
Please go here, you're out of movement.
Tried and tested tactics are the best.
Oh, I
of
probably could have angled that better. Oh well.
It will be done. I'd rather not. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Right, that's that. Is this?
If it serves your cause.
Let's control complete. We should just head south. There's some speculo, wasn't it? Trust in Navigator's talent. She's awesome. Oh lordy, there's a lot of stuff here. Your ladyship, according to the ship's registry, we're looking at the Arc Mechanica Somatico. We picked up a Vox signal coming from her. This is the first time the ship has been given a speech icon, which is very funny. Mission granted, but the Messiah discontinuing reveal the way to safe docking game. Requesting the right to participate in the first boarding party, evaluating shuttle docking option. Is there a safe docking spot? Not at the moment, your ladyship. Damage to the hull makes observation difficult, and surviving vacuum locks are sealed shut. I hypothesize proper vacuum lock may be opened using my personal access code. Justification: a message from the Arc Mechanicus. What do you know about the ship? Each Arc is a sanctuary for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Every such ship is a relic. They are incredibly ancient and were made to search for the sacred standard template construct patterns. Legends tell of entire forge worlds that were literally disassembled for parts to make such vessels. In her case, she's a ruin of former glory. We observed numerous traces of internal decompression, but not a single sign of aggression carried out from the outside. What was worse, some of the decks look intact, at least from the outside. We also picked up stride radiation emanating from the hull. I believe the ship has been in procession of the down for a long time. On the boarding crew. Yep, that'll do.
Didn't flinch. I always have a backup plan.
You're not poisoned, stop lying.
You will perish for this affront.
Tech tribesman. Hello? Which case makes strange gesture. Kind of ritual. Why did they settle camp right here? Next to the sacred machine. Damage yet.
I always keep my options open.
Frozen and menacing combat foes. I've seen traces of paper combustion. Did they fuel this repository now? Books? Everyone's dead on their feet. Scratch marks from the servo claw. Barbaric inscriptions battery framing the flesh of sacred machine. Echo the words of the Raccoon River. Shut down. I don't know, just very hard.
Let us not dawdle.
What kind of carbine was fired here? Elderly tech shaman looks up at you with dim eyes. You smell strongly of exhaust fumes. If you come to speak to the great Pref, ghosts, Pref will not speak your lesser tongue, but I can help, I can understand. The aging barbarian's skin is covered in tattoos and mechanisms, as if the ink drawing of cogs pass for actual mathematics. Wires and scraps of flexi tubing are braided into his hairs, with a shout from a broken data slate screen. Cogitated circuit boards hang on threads from his large ceremonial drum. I'm registering category 6, 7, and 8 blasphemies in his tribal investments. Only enlightened tech priests are authorized to dismantle and interact with the bodies of sacred machines, and painting the skin in crude imitation of true flesh is a profane mockery. I venerate the iron spirits who've done their duty and passed into nothingness. Do this in hope I may gain some of their wisdom. This statement is false. I am not registering any veneration. Who is Pref? Our deck's great patron spirit, who protects it and watches over everything that happens on it. Pref used to be a kind father to us until wicked people tricked him.
That was when he disowned the mortals who lived here. He wiped the names of everyone who used to be under his patronage from his memory and no longer recognized their faces. Since then, Pref has been a harsh and cruel-hearted master who is deaf to our prayers. Pref. Hypothesis. The barbarian is using this debased designation to refer to a prefect enumerator, an especially sacred cogitator served by all of the Dex Union machine spirits. I am registering a Category 6 blasphemy. The tribesman claims to communicate with it. Only enlightened adepts of the Lord Messiah are permitted to interact directly with a prefect enumerator. Hypothesis. The parts of the legend that speaks of disowning the mortals and forgetting their faces describes the removal of access rights from authorized units. For reasons unknown, the prefect enumerator was ordered to cease accepting commands from outsiders. How do you talk to Pref? Texan raises the roaring mechanical sensor and inhales a lungful of aromatic exhaust fumes. The Triton's eyes go dim and he holds his hands on his drum. His fingers strike the taut synthetic leather with remarkable deftness and rhythm, like this. Pascal frowns and says darkly, I am registering a category. Blast it, layman. This blessed smoke is meant for the sacred machines, not your lungs. Then the tech priest falls silent and listens carefully before uttering in astonishment, this primitive melody is a language. Our language. A variety of rhythm-based tech vernacular in which meaning is created by the lengths and pauses between the signals. Ah, Morse code. I've seen him like waver his character a bit, but I've never seen him outright go, Blasted layman, this blessed smoke is meant for sacred machines, not your lungs. That's just so funny. Oh gosh.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Ancient Servitor seems dead. The infrequent twitching of his head is the only glimmer of life left in him. The numerous augmented regalia embedded in the body of the servant film Messiah speak to his high standing in the vastness. And everything from Pascal? The tech priest perfectly touches the servitor's withered body with his mechadendrites. Data spikes slide out of them, same with the server's augmetics. Pascal's voice sounds thoughtful and slightly puzzled. I identify this unit as Megos Logitus Hectodon a 6. No, 11. The unit received 7 commendations for advances in astrography recorded in the Fleet Archive. The unit, he liked watching the stars. He called them beacons left for us by the Omnissiah. A servitor gives a jolt, raises his head, and fixes augmented eyes on you. Large black circles of eyes are clouded and covered in scratches. A pained moan comes from the speaker to the third. On unit that is operational unit identified itself as no data available. Error, malfunction. The Omnissiah knows what? Pascal sighs heavily. He is suffering. This unit is long past its operational life expectancy, but the particularly ancient and sacred true flesh it was awarded for an outstanding service to the fleet is still prolonging its years. You know him. Statement is false. My archive has no record of any encounters with this unit or any archive requests concerning it. I just know. And I grieve. Pascal touches the servitor's pale skin covered in inky cartography. The tribespeople inscribed his body with the blessed manual of maintenance and repair. Hypothesis. Ignorant as to the true purpose of this litany, they perceived it as a health replenishing magic spell. Heck Brother Hectodon 11. This unit identifies itself as Pascal Hanneman. Can you hear me? Do you know me? Can you tell me what happened here? A jumble of sounds come from the server's speaker as a very old man, who has outlived his faculty of speech, is trying to utter once familiar words now strange to him. And suddenly a spark lights up in his face and he utters the great strain. Executing function, or reserve capacities engaged in executing primary function. Aww. Stars. That's so cute.
Keep your wits about you.
Horrifying as servitors are, really great story point. Handprints and footprints indicate locals tend a sacred uncut tank, something like a ritual. Recognize the pattern of the child, imitating Raptus. Nothing simply ordered the spirit of this machine to die.
Is there money to be made?
It seems like all the tech just kind of shut down. Missing something important. A melted. Battle was fought here, and during preparation
Always
for it,
keep your eye on the
Almanat
prize.
declared he was fulfill some limit. You want to follow Samsung on the side, the explorators, the internal conflict he expected. His S4 tech comrades become his enemies. Hey Bill, hi, what's up? Got anything to say? Quite mysterious always, Abel Hanuman's demeanor is a mixture of cautiousness and curiosity as he expects the ship's real interior. When you approach him, he acknowledges you by softly saying, "Footsteps were heard here." My tech comrade insisted on taking part in this excursion. This is as much of a priority mission for him as it is for me. We are both expecting to meet our mentor, Amanat. But why do you decide to come with us? The cycle is on the verge of being discontinued. That has opened its more wide, bidding us enter. Is that what's going on here? A hunt. Hunter is coming. The hunter? The named hunter? Ascal places a megadendrite claw on Abel's shoulder, demanding an answer. Abel nods. The named hunter? That persona occurs in the data I decrypted. Unfortunately, the sum total of information on it is very near zero. Oh, that's explaining less and less.
I always keep my options open.
Like if anything I should leave and try and decrypt them a lot. Total loss. Total loss. I think I've very much poked every single thing that can be poked. Oh no, I can talk to this chief here. I completely managed them. Hephaestus. The lead hunchback man studies you with his piercing gaze. One of his eyes looks you up and down, the other is in place with a bulky augmetic, ancient and adorned with gold, but is deactivated for some reason. He states in a dry voice, "The ghosts of nothingness have entered the deck of the Actian tribe. I greet your tribe, we come in peace." Does not matter, you are ghosts. The middle-aged man carries a potential coil on his shoulders after the manner of tech priests. It's held in place by straps and not connected to anything. Its weight has given him a hunched bag. One of his arms has been replaced by an exquisite tech scribe augment, but the quills and styli are incredibly dull as though they've been scraped against bare rock, and the servo motor is dormant. Behind a mangled automatics, there's a pained grimace from Pascal. I am registering evidence of precious true flash being operated in unacceptable conditions. The markings indicate this sacred metal was fashioned many centuries ago on blessed Mars. Putting it to such crude and careless use is an insult to the Omnissiah. Who are you? The undertaker of the world that expired in the great discontinuing of the cycle. One is holding eternal record for the universe. Let the cycle be continued. Continued a long time. Do you believe the world has perished? The statement is true. The world ceased to exist a very long time ago, turned to nothingness, to ashes. All that's left of the ruins, last shard of the universe. Cenotaph. What do you think destroyed the universe? Thinkable was wrought. Cycle was discontinued. Its tribes and mind is full of the most unenlightened superstition. Why does this unit seemingly know less than some primitive barbarian? Is that good or bad? Neither. Just happened. The grievous event. Grieve. Is that what you call us ghosts? Yes.
There's only nothingness outside the ship. Sometimes it spits out ghosts born of the world's ashes, and they wander in. The sight of you saddens us, we mourn you. Alas, there is nothing we can do to help you. Do not exist.
I see. The man sighs, makes a sign with his hand that vaguely reminiscent of a tech priest gesture toward our people. Ask what you make of these people? Hypothesis. This primitive community is made up of descendants of low-ranking technomads who once serviced this deck. The name Akgen derives from category Ak-Gen. Ak stood for the Acolyte category, which serviced the main checks. Gen referred to service staff who were assigned general, as opposed to specialized maintenance duties. And looks you in Pascal with indifference. He doesn't seem to understand a single word. How do you survive here, and what do you do? The visual full existence. The spirits of the mechanisms gives us water, food, and nutrients. We thank them for that with the rights of machine servicing me. Once the great entity. I am registering multiple deviations from the catch system of maintenance and operation in the actions of these units. Hypothesis. The breaches of sacred instructions do not stem from malicious lapse into heresy. They are a consequence of the right having been lost to memory. A grave heresy, but not as profane. Oh, what is this great entity? The supreme deity, spirit of wisdom revelations, his name Manat. I am registering a meaningful linguistic pattern, pressing all information on Manat. Manat is a divine being of great wisdom. It was this great wisdom that discontinued the cycle, and all that had partaken of it lapsed into nothingness. We never partook of the wisdom, which is why we exist. We about it go. Talk to us, your kinfolk do not. Why? I'm the fabricator general. My shoulders bear the sacred burden of leadership. Man shifts his shoulders, bent under the potential coil resting upon them. Sphere you as ghosts can carry the living away into nothingness. By Manat's grace. Fabricator General, I am registering heresy. And listens to Tech Priest outburst without flinching. First must have a Fabricator General. Being priest of the Omnissiah. None that hold that title. It is mine. Have you seen anything unusual lately? Ghosts of an old crime were heard beneath the arcing vaults of our home. A ghost of nothingness walked among us. Of like appearance to you, but without a face. Spoke words that must not be spoken, and penetrated the chamber of observers. And our abode was shaken by the wrath of God for days, and we felt as though we were drifting through nothingness. It's him, my mentor, Amnad. What do you look like? His brow bore the mark of sorrow past misdeeds, and his voice was like seeping sand. Was he alone? No, other ghosts walked with him, but he alone had a mind and a will, the others did. What is the chamber of observers? Abode of deities and mighty spirits secluded from mortals. Down this great tube they used to descend to the mortals. They have all retired to the House of Observers, the calm and keen-sighted. Remember and mourn the world that once was. The units gave us distorted description of the Observatorium, the bay that housed the Hermeticos Bridge. There, under a grand dome of glasscrete, the wisest hierarchy Adeptus Mechanicus would spend time in reflection and strive to discern the Omnissiah's guiding signs in the glitter of the stars. Correction. This data is a hypothesis. An archive search yielded no confirmation of this data. My possession of it is an anomalous cognitive fluctuation. I want to get in there. Abandon this thought, you can't go in there. The great tube was made for the travels of gods, not mortals. And one who has the blessings of Pref, the great spirit who rules this deck, may approach the great tube. Even such a one will have tried in vain, for the great tube spirits seal this gate and will only open it to those who know the divine word. And the rust wraiths ensure that humans don't steal the word. Sure work of any thief. Who's the spirit Pref? Master of this deck, the second most important god after Manat. Mortals cruelly betrayed his trust once, and he hasn't talked to them or protected them since. Pref only ever answers the shaman's invocations, only occasionally at that. The tribesman's profane speculations most likely describe an important machine spirit that remains awake, resting conversation with the unit identified as the shaman. Divine word? What divine word? Words command all of existence. The gods ruled the universe using words of power. There's a time when mortals, too, were granted knowledge of them. Died long. Hypothesis. The term divine word refers to a command litany. A thorough understanding of the situation aboard the Hermetico will allow me to select the correct litany and recite it in mechanisms that are still operational. What are the rust wraiths? The ancient ones, the servants of the gods. To be the gods' great warriors now, they guard the peace of this universal cemetery, see to it mortals don't challenge the divine order. The Skitari, the deck guard. These immortal servants are an elite detachment of the crew blessed with the most ancient and wondrous augmetic enhancements. They could survive in a sleeping state for centuries even. Presence here is unusual. Typically, the immortals only leave the storage chapel on special orders from the bridge. How did the faceless ghost get in?
He knew the secret. This spell was not of divine origin. Its power surpassed that of God. In the mysterious depths of an irregularity, and soon after Mortal first after death, the word was no more. Pascal was a mechadendrite in annoyed dismissal and says impatiently, "The blessed Arbnard can command any mechanism on his ship. The indoctrinal heresy uttered by this unit is unworthy of attention." This is amazingly spot on, Pascal. The tech priest is taken aback. You always think this is no great confidence. The statement is false. Each of the hypotheses is logically deduced from our present situation. I see. Don't seek to enter the god's abode, Ghost. No place for you. I have nothing that summons you back to pursue.
I didn't know Skitari's model. I don't know anything about Skitari. I know nothing. We've come to plead for Pref's benevolence. Every word you say is accompanied by a series of quick drum taps in complex, choppy rhythm. Crackling comes in response from a vox hidden somewhere inside the wall. The tech shaman tilts his head and says, "Great Pref would like to know who is speaking to him." The prefect enumerator is running an identification procedure. Given the existing data on a machine spirit's refusal to follow orders within the chain of command, I predict that standard identifiers will be assigned a low priority. The machine spirit takes... And the machine spirit speaks the tech priest language. We need the old man. It is false. The idiom is a distinct vernacular, most likely only used by the ship's crew. It is intuitively familiar to this unit, but not intelligible. Introduce yourself formally, Pascal. This unit is Magos Explorator Pascal Hanuman, a member of the Cognizance Fleet, presenting doctoral compliance and algorithmic obedience certificates. The indicator in Pascal's neural cortex glows. New data lights up Pascal's new spheric aura that no layperson can see. Tech shaman translates Pascal's words into quick taps on his drum, its dangling circuit boards jingling dramatically. He inhales the aromatic exhaust of the roaring sensor, listens carefully, and says in a strange voice, "Ref asks why you should treat your words with respect and not scorn them." Pascal's voice becomes dry and bristly. The machine spirit is requesting to know this unit's access privileges. It refuses to submit to a stranger's will without a compelling reason. Machine spirits can be capricious and undisciplined. After years without sanctified maintenance, this one may have forgotten all about obedience. Normally, in a case like these, the tech priest would bring the wayward spirited senses with a shock from an electric prod or a blow from a wrench, accompanied by the litany of uninterruptible obedience. You can show forces in order to show the machine is playing. Sometimes you just gotta smack it to make it work. This statement is true. Pascal extends a hand toward the machine, which is enveloped in showers of sparks. The crack of the tech priest's armored respirator shines a bright gleam. Green. There's Stina's voice. "My power is the authorization. Acknowledge it or you will regret it, wayward spirit." And the tech shaman shouts out in fear and shakes his drum frantically. "Pref acknowledges your power, Ghost. He does. He asks why you seek his friendship." Faint rattle comes from Pascal's vox. He touches the crack in his armor, which is no longer glowing. It looks as though he's a sudden toothache, then says with effort, "Hypothesis. The prefect enumerator's request is to be interpreted as, what is the purpose of your visit?" You know the answer yourself, Pascal. I have come to discontinue the cycle. Tech shaman listens to crackling coming from the... Oh, damn it. Pascal's voice is angry and he shakes his head. The prefect enumerator's reaction is anomalous. Such is WH40K that can only be explained by a protocol signifying extreme degree of danger to the vessel. The Force. A mission from Amanat. Abel. Abel looks upon the tech barbarians with a moderate degree of curiosity without attempting to approach or interact with them. Occasionally his gaze rests on some sacred item covered in tribal imagery or otherwise desecrated. He raises his eyebrows, evidently pained. What do you make of this camp? A sacred archaeotech and the profane have mixed, like tainted water and sacred unguent. Suddenly a smile appears on his face. This has happened before. The spirit transcends the body. The matter in which it manifests itself is transformed into something more spiritual. Thank you. You'd like to go to the observatorium. Access to the lift system is denied. An obscuratoria is a complete ban on holy ministry within the compound. Any and all sacred maintenance procedures are deferred until after the ban is lifted.
An obscuratoria is declared when a temple has been compromised by suspected corruption, before a battle, or in the event of a major critical incident. Hypothesis. Obscurator was declared ahead of a battle in order to hinder a hostile infiltration of the observatorium. Knowing the reason enables this unit to deactivate the containment protocol. Pascal unblocked left. Pascal enunciates solemnly, accompanying each word by binary commands. As his first pronouncement, this unit declares that no security threat to the High Observatorium is present. As his second pronouncement, this unit orders the operation of this lift to be restored. As his third pronouncement, this unit confirms its authorization to issue that order. Receptor's checking movement is accompanied by a shower of sparks from his mouth. The optical wires make series of clicks. Unit's hierarchical rank not recognized. Authorization to give orders unconfirmed. Awaiting confirmation. This unit is not part of the Metaco chain of command. It must introduce itself to the systems for confirmation of its authority. Something profound and spiritual. I don't think we're going to get much use out of that.
Rise to the top.
I mean, I'll try it again, but... the only thing we can do is just try and brute force the system, I suppose. Stuff formally. Overforce. I think the vessel's in danger, and we can't open it.
Keep your wits
No, it
about
doesn't
you.
think it's in danger anymore. Confused am I? Confused am I? The prefs. Well, it counts. I think we're doing the right thing here. Volunteering too much information. Unbearable me. My head hurts and we're almost at the end of stream.
Let us not dawdle.
My brain hurts. I think that what I should do is I should go away, look up the answer, and come back to it later. My brain hurts. I'm not making a tremendous amount of progress right now. Just testing out dialogue chains. little unsatisfying way to end an episode, but it
Is
is
there
what it
money
is.
to be made?
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest day, and I will see you